Driving Television recently went to the Geneva Auto Show. So Zach, tell us what some of the highlights were.
Well, first of all, Geneva is right on the edge of Lake Geneva in the French part of Switzerland, so they speak French there. And it really is a picturesque city right on the lake. But you know what, Lacey, if you want to go to Switzerland, save up. It's an expensive place. We went to McDonald's just to see how much some medium French fries would be. Guess how much?
I don't know, a couple bucks.
$5 for a French fries. And that's all we bought because we're cheap. I tell you what, if you want to go to the Geneva Auto Show, you have to imagine big numbers because unlike North American auto shows where you'll see a concept car here and there by the manufacturer, in Geneva you have all these custom coach builders. So the favorite car this year was the new McLaren. They take the McLaren, they add body parts to it, they'll maybe update the motor and the suspension and the wheels. So they have these custom coach builders that bring their wares, not just the manufacturers. All kinds of interesting companies bring all kinds of things. Now the one that I particularly like, Lacey, you know I'm a Porsche fan, is Roof. They take apart a car and they blow it up basically. They put a high performance engine, suspension, make it a real race ready car right from Roof's factory. And the one that caught our eye was the Cayman. And apparently they've only made a handful of these cars and you need lots of money, more than a medium fries to buy one of these.
Well, speaking of expensive, I have a feeling there were some pretty expensive Italian cars there.
Absolutely. At the Ferrari Maserati stand, they had the new Gran Turismo from Maserati. Now, what are Italians known for other than exotic cars?
Their wine.
Exactly. Beautiful women. And I don't know if the big crowd was there to see the new Maserati or the beautiful model that was there. They always, pardon the pun, stack their booths with beautiful girls. The Aventador, Lacey, is an exotic car from Lamborghini, another Italian marque, but this car is called the Speedster, so it's got no roof and it's got no windshield. So your options are you can drive with those big goggles on, get bugs in your teeth, or maybe Lacey would be distracted with the Italian guy with the long flowing hair and the scarf, you know, waving in the wind.
You know, Zach, those cars are really expensive and not a lot of people can afford them. So let's talk about something a little bit more attainable. Volkswagen. They're actually the biggest auto manufacturer over in Europe. What do they have going on?
Well, obviously in Europe they have a lot of cars that we don't get here in North America, some that we do. We were there with Thomas Tetzlaff from Volkswagen Canada, and he talked about all of the products they had on their beautiful display.
Geneva is a really big show. It's really the last of the European shows of the season before we start again in the fall season, and we brought a lot to the show this year. We're launching the four-door Up. Now the Up is not destined for North America anytime soon, but it's a really important car for the European market, and it's showcasing a lot of technology that Volkswagen has available in this market. Now available with four doors, it's a city car, but it gives you lots of room inside. Great driving, excellent fuel economy, and the company has made a mandate of improving fuel economy across the board. We're going to be spending billions of dollars in research between now and 2016 to ensure that all of the vehicles that we display are better every single year on fuel efficiency. They're lighter, they're stronger, more technologically advanced. And that's just one of the cars we brought. We also brought the GTI Golf Cabrio, debuting here in Geneva, and that's going to be something special. Again, something we've got a little twinkle in our eye about bringing that to North America. For now, Europe only.
Zach, I really like that little micro car, the Up. It's too bad we don't have that here in Canada.
Yeah, and it comes in all different flavors. The thing is, Lacey, it qualified for the World Car of the Year, and it won. And it was announced recently at the New York Auto Show. Here's a truck that I wish we could get in North America, but we can't because a lot of the manufacturers, Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, have abandoned mid and small pickup trucks. Check this one out.
It's a real nice 5-passenger pickup, great sized bed, turbo diesel motor, really unique proposition, something that's missing from the North American market, and it's something that we're looking at very closely right now. Whether or not it comes to fruition, we'll have to see, but it's something that we're excited about, certainly excited to see here in Geneva.
So Zach, what else did you see?
Well, here's a list of a whole bunch of other cars, some we might get, some we might not get in North America. This is a vehicle we will get in North America and is arriving shortly as the Porsche Boxster. It has the same interior as the new Carrera, the Panamera, and the Cayenne. Beautiful looking car, much more masculine. Of course, a vehicle we will get in North America because it is made in California in the Silicon Valley is Tesla, the all-electric Model S with good looking design and some very funky looking door handles.
Well, Zach, it's pretty exciting to see a lot of the vehicles that aren't available here in North America and just see what the rest of the world has to offer.
You know what I think? Because Switzerland's neutral territory, all the car manufacturers go, they show their cars, they buy a new Rolex, and then they get out of town.
Well, next year I want to go.
Maybe you can meet that Italian guy with the flowing hair
Love it.
and you get the goggles on.